we will make friends with the enemy we defeated? Asked Jewel Plume, who found this was unbelievable. If you remember, sir, I did not advise you to start this war, said Doordarshi. What makes you think that Silver Plume is a good king? Asked Jewel Plume, wishing to learn something from his wise minister. There are some qualities, sir, that are required in a good ruler, and King Silver Plume has all of them, said Doordarshi. What are those qualities, my wise friend? Asked the king, curious to know more. He is honest, so he will not betray a friend. He is noble, so he will not be petty or mean, explained the wise vulture. He is pious, so people are ready to support him. He has many friends and has won battles. Therefore, sir, it will be wise to have him for a friend. Which ally to avoid? Meanwhile, in the camp of the swans, King Silver Plume was consulting his minister Chakravaka. A spy was sent again to the camp of King Jewel Plume to find out whatever he could and return with the news. The king asked Chakravaka, whose help should not be asked for during the war. Never use a child, an old or a sick person, a coward or a greedy person, or one who takes advice from too many people, counseled Chakravaka. It is also not wise to ally oneself with the people who stay in another country or have many enemies who cannot handle the problems of an army or who are dishonest and not pious. What are the choices a king has during the war? The king wished to know. A king has 6 choices: peace, war, an expedition into the enemy's territory, lay siege to a kingdom, seek shelter, or to practice deceit. News from Jambudweep. How does one deal with enemies, Chakravaka? Asked the King Silver Plume. There are 4 ways, sir, as told us in the scriptures, explained the wise minister. We can make peace with them, win them over with gifts, punish them, or create discord among them to weaken them. A messenger had come from King Jewel Plume of Jambudweep. The king asked him to be presented and wanted to know the message sent by the king of Jambudweep. He was surprised to learn that King Jewel Plume had offered to make peace, so he consulted Chakravaka. Sir, it seems that though Doordarshi, the wise vulture, has proposed peace, King Jewel Plume has not agreed yet. He is happy to have defeated us, said Chakravaka. So do we accept the peace or not? Wondered the king. It is better that King Jewel Plume faces some trouble. Then he will be more willing to make peace. Spies bring news. How can we do that? Asked Silver Plume. There is Mahabala, the Heron King of the Sinhala Island. Let him create some disturbance for King Jewel Plume first. The king agreed, and therefore a secret message was sent to Mahabala through Vichitra, a crane. Meanwhile, the spy who had been sent to the king of Jambudweep returned with more news. He said that Doordarshi had called Meghavarna, the Crow King, to the court to get information about King Silver Plume, with whom he had been friendly for a long time. King Silver Plume is wise and noble. His minister Chakravaka is wise and brilliant. I have never met any minister like him, said Meghavarna. Then how could you deceive them? Asked King Jewel Plume. It was a challenge to outwit them, said Meghavarna. Chakravaka knew my character right away, but the king was so noble that I could fool him, like the Brahmin with the goat.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.